Hey there, and welcome back to Senior Medical Hub. It is so good to have you here with us today. Let me ask you a quick question. Have you ever looked through your spice cabinet and wondered if the secret to feeling 20 years younger might be hiding right there, tucked away behind the salt and pepper? What if I told you that there is one humble, knobby little root that has the power to fight off inflammation, supercharge your immune system, and even help you shed those stubborn extra pounds? Are you intrigued yet? You should be, because today, folks, we are diving deep into the incredible scientifically backed health benefits of ginger. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Ginger? Isn't that just for holiday cookies or an upset tummy? Well, yes, but it is so much more than that. Whether you are dealing with chronic knee pain that acts up when the weather changes, or maybe digestive issues like bloating are keeping you from enjoying your favorite meals, or perhaps you're just looking for a natural way to put a little spark back into your romantic life, we have got the answers you need. From ancient remedies used thousands of years ago to cutting-edge modern research coming out of top universities right here in the United States, ginger is being hailed as a miracle worker. But here's the catch. You have to use it correctly. How much should you take? When's the best time to drink it? And most importantly, who needs to be careful with it? We're going to uncover all of these secrets and a whole lot more. So, go ahead and grab yourself a warm cup of tea, get comfortable in your favorite chair, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Let's explore how this mighty root can transform your health, starting right now. Benefit number 1, the fire extinguisher for inflammation. Let's kick things off with something I know many of us deal with as we get older: inflammation. Think of inflammation as a tiny fire burning inside your body. Over time, that fire causes aches, pains, and stiffness. Daily intake of ginger is like taking a fire extinguisher to that inflammation. This is thanks to bioactive compounds called gingerols and shogols. I like to think of them as the body's cleanup crew. They actually stop the enzymes that cause swelling and pain. There was a fascinating study done recently, similar to research we've seen out of universities in places like California, where people with osteoarthritis were given ginger extract. The results? They saw a huge drop in inflammatory markers. Imagine waking up in the morning and your knees aren't stiff, or your hands don't ache when you hold your coffee cup. That is the power of reducing inflammation naturally. It helps neutralize free radicals. Those are the bad guys that damage our cells, promoting long-term wellness. Benefit number 2, your digestive system's best friend. Next up, let's talk about your gut. We all know that as we get older, our digestion can get a little sluggish. Adding ginger to your diet is like giving your digestive system a tune-up. That compound I mentioned, gingerol, actually stimulates your saliva and gastric enzymes. It tells your stomach, hey, wake up, we have food to process. This helps break down food efficiently, which is a lifesaver if you struggle with gas, bloating, or that heavy feeling after a big dinner. It also speeds up something called gastric emptying. That's just a fancy way of saying it moves food from your stomach to your intestines faster. For example, we heard from a viewer named Martha down in Texas who said she couldn't enjoy a family barbecue without feeling bloated for hours. After incorporating ginger tea, she noticed a massive difference. In fact, studies show that ginger can significantly reduce symptoms of dyspepsia, that upper abdominal discomfort, making your digestive system run like a well-oiled machine. Now, hold on just a second. We're about to get into how ginger can stop nausea dead in its tracks and even fight chronic pain better than some pills. But before I share that, I need to share something that might actually shock you. Did you know that while ginger is a natural miracle for most, it's so powerful that for a specific group of people, it acts almost exactly like a prescription drug? If you combine it with certain medications without knowing the risks, it could actually land you in the emergency room. It's true. It's a double-edged sword. And later in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly who needs to avoid it so you stay safe. You do not want to miss that warning. But before we continue, tell me in the comments where you're watching this video from. And if you have any personal question or health concern, make sure to share it in the comments. I read every one of them. I love seeing folks from all over, whether you're tuning in from sunny Florida, the busy streets of New York, or somewhere quiet in the Midwest. Let's get a conversation started. Benefit number 3, nausea relief. All right, let's get back to the benefits. Number 3 is a big one, nausea relief. Whether it's motion sickness from a long car ride to see the grandkids, or maybe you're recovering from a surgery, ginger is arguably the best natural remedy on the planet for this. Those bioactive compounds we talked about, they block the serotonin receptors in your gut that trigger the gag reflex. It settles the stomach instantly. Research has shown it's incredibly effective even for tough situations like chemotherapy recovery or morning sickness. Unlike those pink liquids or pills from the drugstore that make you drowsy and groggy, ginger clears the nausea without knocking you out. It's clean, effective, and natural.
Benefit number 4, shutting down body pain. Moving on to number 4, pain reduction. I know many of you watching might be reaching for the ibuprofen or Tylenol every morning, but what if you could reduce that dosage? Ginger has analgesic properties. That means pain relieving. The shogals and zingerone in ginger block pain signals from reaching your brain. It's almost like intercepting a phone call so the message doesn't get through. A study specifically looked at muscle pain after exercise. They found that folks who took ginger daily recovered much faster and had way less pain than those who didn't. Think of it as nature's aspirin, but without the risk of stomach ulcers that come with long-term use of conventional painkillers. Benefit number 5, a shield for your heart. Let's talk about the most important muscle in your body, your heart. Cardiovascular health is a major concern for all of us as we hit our 60s and 70s. Ginger is fantastic here because it helps lower your cholesterol. It specifically targets the LDL, that's the bad cholesterol, and helps lower your triglycerides. But it gets better. Ginger helps relax your blood vessels. When your blood vessels relax, your blood flows more freely, which lowers your blood pressure. This reduces the workload on your heart significantly. It's like widening the lanes on a highway so traffic doesn't get jammed. By keeping those arteries flexible and clear, you are actively reducing your risk of hypertension and heart disease. Benefit number 6, blood sugar control. Number 6 is crucial for anyone watching their blood sugar or dealing with pre-diabetes. Ginger enhances insulin sensitivity. In plain English, it helps your body's cells open the door to let sugar in so it can be used for energy instead of floating around in your blood causing damage. There was a study involving participants who took just a small amount of ginger powder daily. They saw a significant drop in their fasting blood sugar levels and their HbA1c, which is the long-term marker for diabetes control. If you are managing type 2 diabetes, ginger could be a powerful ally to discuss with your doctor. Benefit number 8, the immune system booster. Especially during flu season or when the weather turns cold in places like Chicago or Boston, you want your immune system to be a fortress. Ginger boosts your immune response by stimulating the production of T cells. Think of T cells as the soldiers of your immune system. Ginger rallies the troops. Because it lowers oxidative stress, it frees up your immune system to fight off real threats like viruses and bacteria. Drinking a warm ginger tea with lemon and honey isn't just an old wives' tale, it's scientifically proven to help your body fight off infections. Benefit number 8, the big C. This is a serious one. Number 8, anti-cancer properties. Now, we have to be careful here. Ginger isn't a cure-all, but the research is incredibly promising. Compounds like 6-gingerol have been shown to stop cancer cells from growing. They can even induce apoptosis, which is a scientific term for programmed death. Essentially, it tells the cancer cells to self-destruct. It also helps stop angiogenesis, which is how tumors grow their own blood vessels to feed themselves. By cutting off the supply line, ginger makes it harder for tumors to thrive. It's a powerful preventative measure to add to a healthy lifestyle. Benefit number 9, brain power and memory. Are you having more senior moments lately? Misplacing keys or forgetting names? Ginger helps your brain too. The antioxidants in ginger protect the brain from oxidative stress, which is a leading cause of Alzheimer's and age-related cognitive decline. Studies have shown that regular consumption can improve reaction time and working memory. It stimulates brain function and may even help grow new neurons. So, if you want to stay sharp as a tack well into your golden years, adding ginger to your diet is a smart move. And finally, number 10, weight loss aid. If your metabolism has slowed down, ginger can act like a starter fluid for a fire. It is thermogenic, meaning it slightly raises your body temperature and helps you burn more calories just by existing. Plus, it keeps you full. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that people who drank a ginger beverage felt fuller for longer and ate less at their next meal. It stops those midday cravings for sugary snacks. Benefit number 11, breathing easier. For my friends watching who struggle with asthma or just seasonal allergies, ginger is excellent for respiratory health. It relaxes the smooth muscles in your airways, making it physically easier to take a deep breath. It is also an expectorant. It helps break down mucus so you can cough it up and clear your chest. If you have a cold or a lingering cough, ginger tea is your best friend. Benefit number 12, glowing skin. Who says you can't have great skin in your 60s, 70s, or 80s? Ginger improves blood circulation, which brings more oxygen to your skin cells. It also fights the inflammation that causes conditions like eczema or psoriasis. The antioxidants fight the signs of aging, helping to keep your skin elastic and hydrated. It really is beauty from the inside out. Benefit number 13, joint health. We touched on this earlier, but it bears repeating. For joint health, specifically rheumatoid arthritis and osteoarthritis, ginger is a powerhouse. It works similarly to NSAIDs like Advil, but naturally. By lowering those inflammatory markers, it reduces the swelling in the joints that causes the grinding pain. It helps protect your cartilage from breaking down further. Benefit number 14, menstrual pain relief. Now, this might not apply to everyone watching, but if you have granddaughters or daughters who suffer from painful periods, pass this tip along. Studies have shown ginger is just as effective as ibuprofen for relieving menstrual cramps if taken right at the start of the cycle. It relaxes the uterus and stops the pain signals, a natural solution without the side effects. And finally, number 15. It's beneficial for erectile dysfunction and blood flow. Good circulation is the key to everything in the body. Because ginger improves blood flow and boosts nitric oxide, it helps with circulation to all parts of the body. It also boosts testosterone naturally and reduces oxidative stress, which creates a better environment for intimacy and sexual health. Okay, so we know why you should take it, but how do you take it? You have options. 1. Fresh root. This is the gold standard. You can grate it into stir-fries, soups, or steep it in hot water. 2. Powder. Great for baking or mixing into a morning smoothie. 3. Tea. The most relaxing way to consume it. 4. Supplements. Capsules are great if you don't like the taste, but you want the concentrated benefits. Dosage? Generally, for most adults, 1 to 2 grams of fresh ginger a day is plenty. If you're taking an extract, usually 250 to 500 milligrams is the sweet spot. Best time? Morning. Drink ginger tea to wake up your digestion and metabolism, before meals to prevent bloating, and post-workout to stop muscle pain before it starts. Who should avoid ginger? Now, remember that warning I gave you earlier? Please listen closely because this is the most important part of the video. Ginger is natural, but natural does not always mean safe for everyone. You need to be very careful if you are on blood thinners. If you take warfarin, aspirin, or Plavix, ginger can thin your blood too much. This increases the risk of bleeding or bruising. You must talk to your doctor first. If you have gallstones, ginger increases bile production. If you have a blocked duct or gallstones, this can cause a painful attack. If you're diabetic on medication, because ginger lowers blood sugar, combining it with insulin or metformin could cause your sugar to drop too low, hypoglycemia. You need to monitor your levels closely. If you have high blood pressure medication, similar to diabetes, ginger lowers blood pressure. If you combine it with meds, your pressure might bottom out, causing dizziness or fainting.
And before surgery, because of the bleeding risk, stop taking ginger at least 2 weeks before any scheduled surgery. So, there you have it. The humble ginger root is truly a powerhouse for your health, offering everything from pain relief to better heart health. It is inexpensive, easy to find at any grocery store, and delicious. But I want to hear from you. Are you already taking ginger? If yes, how do you take it? Do you put it in your tea or do you cook with it? And have you noticed that your joints feel better or your tummy is happier? Please share your experience in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, do me a huge favor and type yes in the comment box. Your feedback really motivates us at Senior Medical Hub to keep doing the research and producing these videos for you. Don't forget to like, share this with a friend who needs it, and subscribe for more health tips. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.